kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. They start this playoff game with a pass, bringing pressure. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
They look to throw it here on second down. This time it's complete.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Big moment early in this playoff game. They face a third down in the opening drive. Here's a quick throw off the play fake. Fighting him off. Looks like BYU will have the first down.
Oh, the defense. They get this offense to a third down early in the game, a chance to get him off the field, but instead this quarterback shows you why they've had such a great year with a conversion.
Back to throw again. Quick dart to the right. He makes the grab at the 30 and still going. He make the tackle, but not before he gets all the way to the 30.
Well, there's nothing better for an offensive coordinator than having a quarterback kind of get into a rhythm early in this game. Another great completion. This guy is off to a great start in this big playoff game.
This BYU offense is quickly moving down the field. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Fires it to the wideout. Oh, he can't bring it in. A chance for a takeaway. But one of the star players on this defense couldn't make it.
Pretty nice catch here, but a missed opportunity for an interception. Let's face it, a lot of these defenders, they've got it all. Speed, athleticism, but hands, sometimes a little questionable, as we saw here.
Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. After the incompletion, QB tries it again on 2nd and 10. He's wide open. Look out. Touchdown, Brigham Young, as they claim the lead here in this playoff game. We come out in the playoff game for no signs of rust for the offense immediately.
Yeah, no jitters at all. After the layoff, I wondered how they might be able to come out and communicate and actually just the rhythm to the offense. But they did not hesitate. They set the tone early. Now they got themselves a lead.
And the point after is good. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. This is a squib kick, picked up by one of the up men. They get it down at the 49-yard line after an excellent return. Looking to throw in the opening snap of this playoff game. Caught quickly. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Hey, it's a gain, but you get the sense that this offense wanted a little bit more from that play.
That completion makes it 2nd and medium. From the shotgun, an inside handoff. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Chris, I know it's not a huge gain. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. The pass rush closing in. Incomplete. As good as he threw the ball, that's a big third down defensive play.
I see what the quarterback's trying to do here. He's holding on to that football to the last possible second to give that play a chance, but he held it just a little bit too long, and the defense is able to hit him to force that incompletion.
We'll see if he can make a play on this return. The returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. Here comes the BYU offense back out on the field. Using his legs, it's Presley. Minimal gain brought down short of the marker.
Boy, it looked like the quarterback was caught in between. Should I hand it off? Should I pull it and make the throw? Ends up getting some positive yards, but I think they missed a chance for a bigger gain.
Receivers are bunched together. Quarterback making some changes at the line. Second down, we're going to throw it. Zips it down the middle. To try a downfield shot. That's a good effort there. But now it's third down.
Well, if it hasn't been made abundantly clear by now, they want to get the ball downfield to this guy. That was almost his second touchdown alone here in the first half.
After the incompletion, the lineup here for 3rd and 7. Dropping back, we're going to throw for the first down. Looking for his big tight end. What a catch! That gained enough for a fresh set of downs. Spotted at the 48.
Boy, another positive gain for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
Oh, and he hits out of bounds after a really nice game there.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
They'll run it to the left.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Looking to pass here on second down. Running out of time in the pocket. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
Good pressure here by this defense, but it felt like the quarterback held on to the ball a little bit too long to come up with that sack for the D.
So here comes third and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. And he'll drop back here on third down. Makes a quick grab. As BYU in the lead, we've reached the end of one in this quest to move one step closer to a national championship. Let's check out the stats so far. We expect the teams to have worked through some of the nerves of this playoff game as we begin the second quarter. The Cougars will come to the line looking to convert on fourth down. Fourth down, he's throwing for it. Delivers quickly to the left side. Diving grab. What a play by that receiver.
Just great execution here on this fourth down to keep this drive alive. And what I love is the accuracy from the quarterback and a good job by the receiver knowing where that route needed to be able to catch the ball and pick up the first down.
Keep it on the ground on first and goal. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Well, you see this with a lot of backs. There's a tendency to want to try to bounce it to the outside. Now, sometimes the play calls for it, but you know the coaches are telling them to follow the blockers and execute the plan.
So the ball moved back to the 12 for second and goal. Looking to throw here. Catch made on the right side.
I know it's only the first half, but let's face it, Chris. You've come this far. This is a playoff game. When you get inside a 10-yard line, you can't settle for field goals. You need touchdowns. Let's see if they're able to come up with it here.
The offense facing a third and goal from a long way away. They'll change the pre-snap look now. They'll look to throw it on third and goal. He makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, BYU. That kind of execution in a long drive, that's why this team made it to the college football playoff.
That's exactly right. Being able to mix in the run with the pass, picking up first downs, and eventually coming up with the touchdown. That is a tough thing to do, and they made it look easy.
So they try to add to the lead now with a PAT. With the extra point, the lead is 14. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Gets off a squirt kick and he fielded by one of the up ones. And they bring him down to the 32 after a solid return. And the UCF offense back out on the field now. Last time was a quick 3 and out. Can they get a drive going this time? And they'll run it out of the shotgun. They test the middle there, but get nothing. The Knights will hustle to the line here to run the hurry up.
You know, a lot of times you see teams go up-tempo when they've got momentum. It comes off to a big gain. These guys are struggling, and yet here they go, going back to old reliable, trying to get back to the line of scrimmage again.
Finds an open target on the left side. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
That's what I love about this guy. He has the ability to sneak out of the backfield. The quarterback's able to find him open, checks it down for a nice gain.
Offense needing to keep this drive alive. It's a third down play. Out of the gun now on third down. Pressure is coming. Hook in the open. And they do pick up first down yardage. Set up now at the 44.
Now we're starting to see this offense look like they've looked all year long. Listen, to be able to get to a playoff opportunity, your offense has got to be able to show an ability to hit throws like this on third down. They hit it, they keep the drive alive. Now they have a chance to put points on the board.
They'll hand it off. Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play. No huddle now for the offense.
That's a really good run by this offense. And, Chris, here they go. Up-tempo offense looking for a first down.
It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a third down.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
After the incompletion, they'll line up now for a 3rd and 5. He's looking to throw. Lets it fly to the wideout. Makes the catch downfield. Touchdown, UCF, as they get on the board here in this playoff game.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. first play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. And here's the handoff. And he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run, you can go to play action, really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
He finds some space. Breaks free down the left side. End zone ahead. And it's a long-distance house call. Touchdown, Brigham Young.
Chris, all week I wondered if this back might get loose and come up with a big play like this. The defense had their back turned, couldn't really see where he was. By the time they realized it, he just had too much speed, and he's able to take it to the end zone.
PHC is good. They're pulling ahead now, 21-7. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. This is a squib kick right to one of the blockers on the return team. And after a very solid kick return, they'll tackle him at the 36. So the first play of the drive here coming up, less than 2 minutes left on the clock. Looking to throw it on first down. And they trap him for a sack. They'll crank up the tempo here with the clock ticking down. Second down. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. The receiver looks it in. It's complete. And now the defense able to bring him down.
Boy, nice drag route here, and I thought the patience by the quarterback was the key. Puts it in front of his receiver, gives him a chance to make the catch, and picks up a little bonus. Nice yards after the catch.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. And they get the completion. He's brought down, but not before getting into enemy territory at the +47.
Chris, there's a lot of pressure on this offense here early in this game. They're down early, third down and long. Nice job of protecting. The last thing they want to do is have to punt this ball away. So instead, quarterback has time, nice throw, and it's a first down.
The Knights will have 1st and 10 here. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Caught for the completion. He's taken down, but that's a nice gain. They'll spot the ball now at the 35. The drive stays alive with that first down completion. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Going to try to use his legs here. Slides down to avoid the tackle. Now, instead of a nice gain, they're going backwards with that penalty call. Penalty sets him back, makes it 1st and long. Looking for a man. He'll take a deep shot here. Receiver left alone down there for a huge gain. They bring him down, but not before he picks up 1st and goal yardage to the 9. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter. 1st and goal. A good chance to chip away at the lead before halftime. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Looking to the end zone. And they will score. Touchdown, Knights. The offense stretching the lead, building momentum, Kirk. And if this defense isn't careful, this one could get ugly.
Right now, this is just flawless execution in every phase for this offense. Doing a great job of mixing in the calls. Right now, widening that lead and killing the will of their opponent.
returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. So here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. First down. Looking to throw the football. Defense is coming after him. And that's incomplete. Just 8 seconds remaining now.
Chris, we're all guilty of this. We all look at the big plays, the quarterbacks, the offense, how many points, how many yards. Sometimes we overlook the most important aspect of the game, the offensive line. You've got to do a good job consistently protecting the quarterback, and it all comes down to the offensive line. And here, they hurry the quarterback, and they blow up the play.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Caught over the middle. It's questionable. They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half. Just time enough for one more play in the half. First down, looking to throw the ball. On the move now. And the pass falls incomplete. No time left on the first half clock. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. And the Cougars will kick this away to begin the second half. It's a squib kick, fielded by one of the up men. Tackle is made at the 38. That's a good kick return. Okay, so the UCF offense is back out on the field. Looking for a fast start, trying to take control of the game here in the third quarter. First play of the third quarter is a handoff. He's brought down out at the 46. The Knights hustle to the line to run the hurry up.
Pretty good gain here by this offense, and here they are. They're getting already set to the line of scrimmage. They're ready to go. Defense better get their cleats in the ground.
And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Offense getting set. Second down play here. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Makes the catch. It's Gee. He'll be taken down, and he crosses midfield at the 48.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. Back in motion now. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Catch made on the left side. They make the stop at the 34, but suddenly this offense is in scoring position now. First down.
That's what makes this tight end so dangerous. You can flex him out into that slot position. He shows you his versatility. He can be an inline guy that can block, but here he shows you what he can do with his hands.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. Looking deep down the left side. And he's got it. Touchdown, UCF.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
And they're able to tack on the extra point. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. They'll start from the 25. Here comes the BYU offense back out on the field. there's the handoff. It's good for a 3-yard gain, so 2nd and 7.
Chris, the advantage you have, obviously, from a quarterback standpoint, running the RPO, is you get time to evaluate that first and second level of the defense and see where they're going. Unfortunately, the defense didn't show him much, and the back ends up taking it for just a few.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Looking for his big tight end. Catch is made down the middle. Tackle is made very near midfield. Good enough for a 1st down.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or 2 guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
Catch made in space. Look out. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a 1st down.
This guy's been such a big factor in this game. Already a couple touchdowns. Now they need the 1st down. They dial him up again, and he delivers.
Finding some room at the 25. Tackle is finally made down at the 11-yard line.
There's nothing more that helps an offense than committing to that running game and popping an explosive run like this on the ground. Keeps the confidence of your offensive lineup. Same with your back. It helps everything else that you're doing as an offense in your rhythm. Now you can come back with some counters, try to take some shots off of play action, and keep
touchdown BYU to put them on top now.
And that's another touchdown for this guy. This defense better adjust and get eyes into that backfield, or he may go for a 3rd or a 4th later today.
Now the all-important extra point. PAT puts them in front by 7. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And it's a squib kick taken by one of the up men. They get him down at the 33 after a solid return. Here comes the opening play of the drive to begin from the 33. Off the play fake, looking to throw on 1st down. And the sophomore quarterback throws it behind the receiver. So 2nd down after the incompletion. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Quick throw to his receiver. Oh, and he misfires just beyond the receiver's grasp.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between the quarterback and the receiver. But, man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. He's got a lot of time back there to throw the ball. Eventually, it's going to cost him.
Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. The pocket breaking down. He lets it go on the move. Falls incomplete. They misfire for a 3rd consecutive time.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this 3rd down and long. But when you're so far behind the chains, boy, you really allow this defense to dictate things. And it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
Trying for a 4th down completion. Finds his receiver. That's enough for the 1st down. Tackle made after a huge gain all the way to the 40.
Well, the defense was in the right coverage here. Looked like they had exactly what they wanted to be able to come up with a stop here on 4th down. But there's the timing between a quarterback and the receiver. They knew exactly where they needed to go. Great timing and a 1st down.
Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. And they tackle him, but a nice pickup on that running play. The Knights will crank up the tempo. And the quarterback keeps it on the option. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
Oh, gosh, give this defense all the credit in the world. They had their eyes in the right position, playing assignment football. Quarterback just looking for daylight. Couldn't find anywhere to go there on the keeper on the option. Again, that's great assignment football by the defense.
Crucial 3rd down play right here. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. And he never had a chance. Tackled in the backfield. BYU has the lead here, Kirk. As we reach the end of 3, time is running out in this crucial contest for both these programs to stay alive in the quest for a national championship. Let's check out the game summary before we move on. We're set now for the 4th quarter. Who is going to make the crucial plays to take home this W? Down 1 possession in the 4th quarter, and the offense is going to try to convert here on 4th down. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. The receiver makes the catch. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
What a conversion here by this offense. You know, the ball was thrown short of the 1st down marker. Shows you the trust this quarterback has in this receiver. Makes the catch, and then a great effort there to pick up the yards after the catch for the 1st down.
The Knights are going to keep this drive rolling. Throws it to the right. Makes the catch downfield. Touchdown, Knights. Great connection there for 6 points. That's the kind of execution that's built on the practice field. Very precise pitch and catch for a touchdown.
Yeah, when we were out of practice, one thing that really stood out to me about this receiver was his ability to separate with his route running ability. You can see that right there on game day and how that shows up for a touchdown.
So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. So the BYU offense comes back out onto the field. Receiver in motion now. And looking to throw now on 1st down. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. And the runner scoots out of bounds after gaining some decent yardage.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Crucial 3rd down play coming up after that run. And they pick up the 1st on the ground. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. Well, they don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. And he's throwing for it on 4th down. Complete to the running back. Can he get 1st down yardage? See if the offense can overcome that holding penalty. And the Cougars will bring their punt team on the field now. He's on to boot it away now. And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Looks to the left, and it's complete. And he's shoved out of bounds with the defense short of the first down marker. The 2nd down after that completion. Quarterback will throw it off the run pass option. Wow, juke the first tackle. That was enough to make the first down.
Man, this wide receiver has been a difference maker in this football game. He's got 2 touchdowns already. Now they look to him again, and he picks up the first down.
How aggressive will they be on this first down play?
Defense. We kept thinking this defense might have to come up with a stop to give the ball back to their own offense to see if they can maybe take the lead, but instead they take matters into their own hands and come up with a turnover and a touchdown.
They'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. PAT is up and good. They lead by a touchdown here in the 4th quarter. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. It's a squib kick. It's going to be fielded by one of the up men. And the returner is brought down. And here comes the UCF offense back out on the field. It'll be interesting to see if this quarterback can bounce back. He threw a pick-6 in the last possession. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. Locates the tight end. It's complete. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
First down and 10 now. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. He hands it off from the gun. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively. I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36. The playoff game comes down to this. Tight game. Final minutes. Can the offense produce some magic? Change of pace now, looking to throw the football. He's running out of time here. He gains 9, so it's 2nd and 1.
Boy, the defense trying to get after this quarterback. I love the concept. I love the idea. Here, they don't give up the big play. They prevent him from getting out and picking up huge yards.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. He escapes the pocket. Escapes the pocket. Tackle is made, but that's good for a 1st down to the 47. It comes down to this in this playoff game. 4th quarter. Final 2 minutes. Can the offense step up, make a play? On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Wide open downfield. They finally make the tackle all the way down to the 32. The playoff game comes down to this. Tight game. Final minutes. Can the offense produce some magic? Looking to throw it on 1st down. Caught behind the line. It's Gee. 0 running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
Chris, this is almost like taking a sack. Talking about a completion for a loss. Every yard is precious, so going backwards, obviously counterproductive to say the least.
Comes down to this in this playoff game. 4th quarter, final 2 minutes. Can the offense step up, make a play? They look to throw it here on 2nd down. And he's going to stretch the defense, taking a deep shot here. Oh, he dropped it. Can you believe it? A huge gain slips through his hands.
Well, they don't connect here, but this is what you have to do. It's late in the game. You need points. You're behind. You got to take some shots. I'd go right back to it, try to find a matchup, and go to one of your receivers that can make a play for you.
On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Catch made on the out route. The offense calls timeout with 17 seconds left. So here we go. Down 1 score. They're going to go for it on 4th down. This might be for the ball game. Lets it go quickly. Makes the catch, and that is enough for a 1st down. And the offense spends a timeout. The clock stopped with just 10 seconds left. Great chance for the offense to tie the game. 1st and goal. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Looking to the end zone. He had all day back there before throwing a strike. Touchdown, UCF!
Chris, just a great job by this offense. Now, I think it's a little bit too late here. They're not going to be able to have a chance to come back, but I think it says a lot about the character of this football team that they're fighting to the very end.
And he got it to tie the game here in the final seconds. Barring something crazy, we're headed for overtime. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. It's a squib kick picked up by one of the blockers on the return team. Tackle is made at the 35. Good job on the kick return at that time. And now the first play of this drive now from the 35. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Bringing pressure. Desperation pass falls incomplete. Now we're headed to overtime. So tied up after regulation, we go to overtime. Remember, in college football, it's dueling possessions. In the second overtime, if we get there, you have to go for 2 points if you score a touchdown. And the third overtime, Kirk, just becomes a series of 2-point tries.
And I know that's your favorite, to see if we can get to that third series of these overtimes. I love extra football, so I'm looking forward to this. Let's see who's going to win it.
So 1st and 10, our first play of overtime. They'll run it from the gun. Runs into the teeth of that defense, picks up just a couple yards.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here, keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. They're going to run it. That's a strong run. They finally tackle him down at the 4.
Just a great play by the running back here, finding his lanes and then exploding through the gap when it opened up.
So here we go. The offense has 1st and goal here in overtime. They'll try to run it in on 1st and goal. It's a touchdown as they jump on top here in overtime.
Well, that's an example right there of what vision and patience and ability can do for running back. He was on a mission to get into the end zone, and really, he made it look easy.
Point after, not quite through. Pressure on this offense here in overtime. They must score a touchdown to stay alive. He'll hand it off. Going to try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. The pass rush closing in. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now 3rd down coming up. So a challenging 3rd down play. They need a 1st down or a touchdown to keep this game going. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Looking for his back. And it's incomplete again. 4th down coming up.
Boy, this is all about the defense here. Nice stop here on 3rd down, but really it's about trying to get this offense behind the sticks. Once you get them behind the sticks, you can mix up your coverages, really affect the quarterback's eyes and disrupt the timing and the rhythm of what the offense is trying to do. Now we've got another big 4th down coming up.
So here we have a challenging 4th down play with the game on the line. Defense gets a stop, and it's game over. Needs a completion here on 4th down. Looking downfield near the end zone. And he's into the end zone for a touchdown. And now a decision. You kick the PAT or go for 2 and the win.
Well, this is one of the benefits of going second when you get into overtime. Now you know what you're facing. You put a touchdown on the board, you can either send it to another overtime if you kick an extra point, or potentially, hey, let's win the game and go for 2 right here.
And the extra point was up and good. So we're still tied now, heading into the first play of double overtime. Takes the handoff and he'll head left. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Things just appear to be a bit out of sync from the get-go on that one. Give credit to the front 7 of that defense for staying in the proper lanes and getting to the ball carrier, not let him dance around and make something out of nothing.
Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Second down, we're going to throw it. And the receiver's got it. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Great execution here by this offense against zone coverage with a curl route. Hit that last step in your drop. You see where you want to go with it. Put it right on his shoulder for a first down.
From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. Oh, he fought hard there, broke a tackle, but brought down short of the sticks. Coming to the line on second down, this is important. They want to avoid a third and long. Looks right for a quick completion. Brought down after the catch, but at the 8-yard line, the offense threatening here.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
So here comes a challenging third down conversion attempt for this offense, trying to keep the sticks moving and avoid making a fourth down decision. He's got it right near the end zone. They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a first and goal.
Wow, I love it. Keep the kicker on the sideline. This offense knows when you're in the red zone, you got to come away with 6. Great play to keep this drive moving.
So the offense now will set up first and goal here in double overtime. And it's a direct snap. Aiming for a touchdown to claim the lead in double overtime. And now a 2-point try coming up. That's another touchdown for this running back. They can't stop him. Dream performance in this playoff game.
Yeah, this is going to be a performance we're going to be talking about for a long time. I just love watching because he's doing it in so many different ways. We've seen speed. We've seen his physicality. He's breaking tackles. Boy, just an absolute dream scenario, as you said.
Offense looking to throw the ball. And he's in there. The conversion is good. Great execution, and it pushes the lead to 8. So pressure on this offense. They must answer with a touchdown to stay in this game. First down, looking to throw the football. Deep shot toward the end zone. And he's in for a touchdown. But still work to do. They need a 2-point conversion to force a third overtime.
Well, the offense has done its job here coming up with this touchdown, and that's a great job. And as you know now, Chris, down by 2, they've got to hit this 2-pointer to be able to tie this game up and send it to a third overtime.
From the shotgun, drops back, looking for an open man. And he gets in there to tie the game again and set up a third overtime. Basically, dueling 2-point tries from here on out. Okay, so now we've got dueling 2-point conversions from here on out to decide this game. Enormous pressure on every snap. From the shotgun, drops back. And he's in. They get the 2-point conversion to jump on top here deep in overtime. must answer from 3 yards out to keep this game alive. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. No, he stopped short, and it's game over. This defense rises up and wins it right there. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games, but you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch and see what they can do next week.
And that's going to wrap it up. The loser starts the offseason. The winner moves on. And so do we. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.